no more mujai. Let teachers be innovative. You are no sunan grammar trust. You are converting to simple pamphlet.
Yes, no, I know.
It's your band says some church no more.
Asama can Saturday.
Yeah, jai say.
Saturday deep. You come a kafo from and when a boy you utri bibi now from music na yes part time now extra classes. Okay, can you na buma? Obetim dia ko university. And no more joining na yes omunjai. Yes omunjai na.
Me classes o me jai be.
Okay, wait, they make ya side and American so what the own
akesani make SS for your movie SS2 for na omo amakwan so go classes ye jai ye nyaye ska omo je no we be this subject back to one so your subject 6,002 nje omo nyaye ni aban waka so omo nyaye no omo nyaye omo deje omo nyaye so
because and no so mu jasa no mani nyina legend
na ote ozo mu nya
ono wan kitten so ote
de ote esoro baby o so bi obe no wa other business
no no ye
oye obe what I say
yes
wa man yere eyewe ma we yewe teacher ni oni bi ye ne de nyina nse nkwele obe chiro mi bi aka
nyai na we say normally no
sika na teacher for bi nya na yo mu ye
we say normally nanka school time na bia 2:30 nanka teacher for na nkra na shimbia from 2:30 to 3:30 nanka bia 50 pesos being kitten bi na na ono so their support so no na yeso munjai and yes it put them in a very tight corner
we are compose you and the kasijai ebia okay my baba behind or in the pantry ha akola bia abeso back classes bia bra eno so won zimi nyai na mutimi ngase nana menza ata say okay, Oibo was in fact Mbella has proven that is the best among the rest. Congrats for all your call up to the national team. Nana Mensah, when Gary Neville was at Valencia, what did he do as a coach? Let's ask Bragg. No wonder they have the backing of that GFA president. He will go for one term and will woefully lose the CAF elections. If he does, or Pariado talks too much, he should give us a break. Nana Mensah, where this is coming from. With the GFA and the president and the operator can say they pay more than everybody. So what has anyway? Kofi Adiman Black man said good morning. I'm watching inside Pig Farm in Accra. Nadia no Kofi Yamray. Initial comments no. Operator Hearts of Hope pays more than all the other clubs. And I mean yeah. I mean if I can play from my phone. Why suggestions be about how best was this kind of somebody goes to stadium? So has a Nyeska rather they should have a proposal done. No one sending Kuma government. Say Abayi move for Kumasi Sports Stadium money. Lease some agreement. It'll be a 30 years. And you will pay this. Nah. And yes, the moment I has not got to decides on Musi Stadium, no, this will be white elephants.
Exactly.
And you know, the suggestion say, as Ante Boatin, Omu Nebi Ebema, some take a craving before we connect na media court baby a dano because initial one and they
been previous. Baby say the significance, the importance, the usefulness.
Say
because bibia ye no Baba Sports Stadium show now can nyina na eya na occasional programs occasional hwa Easter ni Abuja ba ko bi legend
Yesu Heroes Park
hwa Xmas ni Yesu ba ko bi yes stone ball be stadium or be kwa say occasional programs but more on daily basis use these facilities ema abanye sika every hono Kumasi Asante Kotoko any Accra folk unim say every midweek say two teams see omo boy in domestic competitions no more boy Africa weekend omo ma ban sika and omo na consistently omutimi participate with these facilities no omutimi generating revenue the ma ban and say Kumasi Asante Kotoko any house of folk decided so mbesi omo anka some facilities no more jai the usage of national facilities now bebu say Baba Sports Stadium any Accra Sports Stadium ne significant usefulness anka sa beden and us initial tien komra ansania bibiem yeah baby I can propose as these two clubs and Nana Amponsa and across the focus management and so bit me the proposal corner a one was it to me a share near him and tibia second part of it and I be no a one I met to me boss and I want to delve into that yeah
Baba me no quick ones na fake of him for inquiry
no more employable skills so then
I'm go beg my friend
not
and a madam politician no
not necessarily but you be adwuma either with take over no you see baby I mean you adwin pa ne say the state must have one stadium and I say one stadium and no and
that's a national stadium
and the state need there for national team matches any ABA competition there you per se you call a certain neutral venue be
Wembley
something like that to say the FA Cup finals is being played at the Wembley even though
and Randy Muller so colors or colors or Wembley just a cup in Liverpool there Randy Muller
are there colors been
maybe Randy Muller on the colors
because omo ko bom match no ho no FA no they will make sure say be designing her in such a way to suit both two teams and the or say match time never so no we say two teams meaning our colors will be largely represented there omo bias that we omo no masa
okay and then no come
say red and white then I think Arsenal colors
Arsenal color ni Liverpool color nyepe
say who say Arsenal red and white dominant Liverpool here red dominant completely red and Wembley no if you say red and white and yeah semi dem mi hunu semi right there and the time I made them how there particularly say e be yi birthday no a they say they can no say eno dey standard en ko do say yes yakobo match ochina yakohe say baba ya rabbit meet CAF requirement and FIFA requirement na fe na ye movie here and there and ye patronage say ko pu bi begina na patron ma ye say no then you take it away and also so no e ba ne say aban sa be so ama watimi amanage ni ye enti I don't know prof in the bushia no omo workforce no kwaso beti so you save the national kitty as well enti for me it is good
okay
and e ba ne say no a clubs no and the manage and it's a bed na the two almost cramp no you can hold them responsible even more in terms of say be a bomb match across stadium na Kumasi stadium na bia crowd violence in this hanoma na CCC no clubs na kasa no would then work on their stewards to make sure say or more take over it is good yeah it is good Tama
very interesting
Lapaula I think he's your friend if I'm right
hey Debbie
but when you know some relationship
oh yes
yeah
Alaji o yo hin kese o
I
say I'm a friend no
oh but say who are down for you hin kese ya say
me papa no
because you that I know
oh yeah me papa
meaning say when you know good relationship okay me je no ato pa down for no
Debbie Adam for the go a friend or you can be my friend
yes
but as oh yeah senior
yeah
Alaji when you kakra
oh yes of course I concede yeah I concede
say be osayo hin
yeah
nti o ti so ti aso Adam for na say dey wo ya ise the fans of Ganto audience back on tuning in common that
I don't know can it qualify to be influenced by
ahamu abese bia me wo fa no ana me papa ana me nua panyini
I say Mr. Pobi no yeah
me abepo
me papa amafo ya omo se madam for say me papa no
okay I think say well explained
o say buade
yeah
panyina aso
omo ya say me papa no I think say ma usu don ko say me papa so chairman yeah me am father pa
you are your papa ba me nua panyini
ah una panyini no
I think say me papa no I think say well explained what bail out to you or say o pebusia kakra dia ma na the entire players no boycott to training no was so no kakra dia ma because the bia kika kono o say na o say papa no dey out to you example be ba no dey ade kika kono any
okay
tama and then enra na o ma ye National Sports Authority I don't know the bia kika kono prof
me ma o ye den o na akofa story ba
oh say e kan bi sana mpasa me chere national tama de kika kono anu aye den na working also yakomu kakra
pay salary no
yakomu
Paris say some man nje
yakomu kakra
Paris say how to folk sien kasi ye tuaka his salary remuneration there's no club in Ghana
way better than House of Folk.
better than House of Folk.
I don't know what others pay. I don't what others
0.7.
Then in the next line, or say, I'm saying for a fact.
synthesis
correspondent. You cannot be better
then you
than
cannot say anything for a fact.
Yeah.
So, but them say they all can say
subject no
only obi there, but only ni say obi tua chen hearts of folk.
See, Mr. Parado.
Na no me te say Suleiman Tari ni nkum wo musika wo soro pa. Baby, what to be say?
Omo kakra minimum ho no. How do I put it? It's not even about salaries. Sano man no maybe neck and the package is very huge. Yeah, some allowances be of course sa obi te sesuli legend so no tena round table discussion for salary. I mean saying a bit me to your House of Folk, you get it, but meaning packages be on mo say be a full and yes no but say no kwano who put it together it was ropa but operado asemi are working legend you don't know how much other teams are paying and you speak to factual issues you don't know how much they are paying. So when him there, then you know betimi puli records on say club A to say ne budget for salaries say ne who House of Folk so budget for salaries every month. Then when we made that comparison, we can say the House of Folk better than all the other teams. But Oparena nkasa say onim do mutua, but they are better than them.
monthly wages.
It seems that Opare is coming from a point of view like more of perception. He perceives say we better than the others, but he doesn't have the facts. But Ojetu say
that is allowed when you don't use certain words.
Minim
hari sika wodie. Eso mi gidi se media
was region, yeah.
And no say
minim hari sika wodie, but minim for a fact.
The fact
yeah,
na ma statement.
and I say
synthesize in fact. No, an example of synthesis. Last name in Asante for coding come and use it very well. Say yem fan say me technical person. Me coaching course.
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah.
But Coach Harry I say Wabarisa ni coaching and now okay I'm for radio. I'm not sports or sporting news presenter. But how far Harry who may be an authority. No afa Kofiriki, no afa we, no afa omu nyina no omu ko benkru mu se baba isa nyaade a.
Yeah.
I can also say any baba isa onyaade.
Yeah.
What I say. Yeah. So that is the synthesis. So far enkofo bebre nsem o maka. Now so they draw conclusion.
The opinion pool no.
O they draw conclusion because yes sir. What you make say you know for a fact.
Yeah.
Fact be.
He said
but the minimum say matise Suleiman Tari ni nkumsika has to am on Ghana be ma.
That what you figure be?
May I have something around $5,000 a month.
Me figures be.
Oh okay.
I mean figures be have better do it.
Oh better be
better.
The last time I checked.
Me figures be.
The last time I checked, Awako as at the time I was signed the contract, nani annual 60,000 Ghana cedis.
60,000
is 10,000 a month.
So you divide by 12.
10,000 a month. Our couldn't 10,000 a month.
And then 60,000. 20,000.
Our cool.
There be 60,000.
Our cool 60,000 a year.
Annual, yeah.
0.7.
60,000. Next, then salary 5,000.
Bafo. I know our cool is taking 10,000 Ghana cedis a month.
Anyway.
Monthly salary. And that should be 120,000. Because it's 60,000, it means that he's taking 6,000. 6,000 a month.
6 by 10. Say year near 12.
12. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah.
A new 6,000.
A new 6,000. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not absolutely.
Yeah, we can be found by 10
Maybe
months.
we say 5,000.
Me found by 10 months. So
60,000.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 by 12.
Yeah.
And
5,000.
yeah, 5,000.
5,000.
Lamani Wawali, Nanyesa Lekano, or 42,000
A year.
Yeah.
42,000. Okay. Next, I say, also yeah, 3,005.
Yeah. And
3,500 no so the back of the yaki from
No, it's near
3,500 money.
But our con is about for Omi when you them Judy. But our con that I know. But legend came at Olympus.
He was taking 5,000.
He was taking 5,000 at Olympus. Why Olympus? You are aware of the figures.
That I know. And they are
Glass and Awakon is taking 10,000 Ghana cedis at House of Folk.
But boys in the 15,000.
Kotoko, there are a lot of players, especially foreign-based players, and they've been $3,000. Oh, Kotoko, it be 2,000. Fabio Gama and Bella and Figi Mono. Yeah. Those foreign-based players, and Omotikrumana. The captain of the team, Ganiyu, every in the contract, he is taking more than 12,000 Ghana cedis.
no, Ghana is around 15,000.
Yeah, more than 12,000 Ghana cedis.
Boys, he pay you.
Ganiyu, renewing the contract. What's the contract? Okay, sir, contract discussion, no. And back and forth, kakra, no. Unya national team assignment, muko remu, back and forth, back. Ganiyu is taking more than 12,000. 15,000.
Yeah, quite about the conclusion. So conclusion is that the operate can.
Opare, baby, obet in your position, who said he believes that they are paying a lot and that they should be paying better than any other team. From one any point of view in any records, obet in your casasem, no. But when you don't have records of other teams, and no Bianeko, or no Ankasa, he doesn't have records of other teams. How much they are paying? And then say, why Nana and Ketian anything come on, say no. Who's that our players and more about betting or say they are paying their players very, very well. And Tekobas and the players being involved in betting and better one. Because what you said they are paying so well. But the statement no. Was it they are paying very, very well. And all my figures they are paying them very, very, very well. So and then Oko Ben and Agwami Ketia Obeka say. And also he believes that they are paying very, very, very well. And that probably they are paying the best of salaries. And Mr. Opariado made a meeting in why again because meaning the salary level of most of the players ever has to folk. It was proper. We can leave it there. But to speak and make comparison with respect to other teams, you should have records of other teams. When you speak to matters of facts, factual figures. I was thinking by now, what me am I say? Anna, Sadio Anna class no more. And sometimes and the Ghana football no. What discuss I need know because you bet me at time with the salary structure of Manchester United, Liverpool, this that. But I said you would see. And say a comparison now they break.
Okay.
So what I say
yeah match with the account to the quick one. Right.
All right. Legend.
Anyesa salary in SMC you don't have the figure.
And I make an because of CBI in clubs in your monomano. We can sit here, we can get Arsenal for doing Thomas Tep at his salary or
but Thomas,
you put them together.
I can say the clubs doesn't directly officially put wages of players out there. You're pegging around some near the other. But just that me baby I'm not fear yeah had them move and so thing. Who said they make offer work by now I think I want to accept it more than say probably a Olympics then I'm oh I spoke to House of Folk sources. And I'm in your figure.
You are quite better saying what you're buying Gandhi.
Me am in no party.
One the other.
Also we na you need
the car could display play over here.
You need
facts capedium vaka.
You say na we hear facts on. Nti said the operator no. He or the spokesperson for Azofu. And to debate him, you need facts to challenge him.
But also I'm providing facts.
Also do aka. And who challenge. So who challenge na. Now what do the akose opare wasem na kan
The
boa.
statement is that he doesn't think Obi Tua better than us. but one can one just show off what Kotoko for instance.
West News so can say be a belief, but I say me sure.
Or you saying it with
facts. But maybe they say in all this to challenge him, you need to do. Also, why to challenge him? Meaning say,
no one man fast.
They want to have a can answer. It's you sometime and I say so boy. But meaning say, has recently they pay good money to, especially players no renewal contract of late, you know. They are paying them so well.
And I you know, Suleiman.
Yeah, Sule Dieno. Sule Dieno. Zoto enye hu saa te se de ye canon.
5,000.
Enye hu saa te se de ye canon because when him say at a certain point Suleiman decided to play for House of Folk 1 because of location baby ote. Unzo no ave
send Olympics.
Oh David say sometimes. Enti ono kwa de no kwa na etu ache wum kakra. Sule de no so etu ache wum kakra. Enti na on say
Bobby aji Kofi Anwesi Boni. Bobby obviously you are not ready to mention how much has players stake.
Oh maybe
also you are not ready, but you are quick to give Kotoko figures. This is Yazana Obi.
But Mama House of Folk 1 or 2 that I know, I think I've even mentioned figures. Me say you ba forecast I put a glass and I walk on there into I mean the perspective that I know. Me pa tell you. Okay. But there no Suleiman Tari and some more income. And I'm saying for what I know, more of a certain package. You get it? A certain package. And yet me the discussion that I know, me who direct salary say but there's a package. See put together. Yeah, that's what I know.
Eti do say me see kano Sule de na kwaye tu ho acha adwuma kakra to the standard no and they has the man on me say we can 5,000 but it's not up to 5,000.
How you can
reason why
it's up to 5,000.
No. Sule yen said he wanted to return back to football, and Sule yen argued say based on the standard and the brand Sule or charge here. I'm not sure there is any club in our local league that can pay Sule Muntari. No. Until now, say you may Has doesn't challenge him on it. Me too me once they are just cool with a normal Sule and it's more like a too much ejuma. Meaning a permission or there. I know some Lincoln doesn't take more than $3,000.
Let's say it could be 3,000.
The minimum no, and
I said it could be 3,000.
Meaning players who work Kotoko, he earns closer to what Samuel Lincoln is taking. So what did
$3,000?
I know we emphatic.
Oh no, sir, what's a man for 40 years? Also, don't move your head.
I know we emphatic.
A similar player, no,
I say in all this news to even in Europe, salaries about speculations. Very. Speculations. Adeba clubs doesn't do in Europe. And say when it comes to contracts, it's difficult.
No third parties are not.
Yes, it's very, very difficult. And found how close on say Europe you were journalists or you closer to clubs.
Yeah.
See a young fan say is it James Spears of Liverpool? Ever can BBC about Liverpool. It's difficult to doubt him because you're closer to the club. Oko Arsenal bi wo ho. Oko Milan obi ti say Daniel Longo. When he talks about AC Milan, how close are you to AC Milan team no? So ebi awako ebi La Stampa, when journalists from La Stampa kasa about Juventus team na, it's difficult to doubt the but for no so to ni nyina ya said yes anu ya we say any say anyoma no, but in all this is good. Finally a class now start to say omutuo players but one thing I mean say and there I know said the highest paid coach in our local league is the coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Dr. Prosper Naiteogum.
Highest paid coach?
Yes, he's the highest paid coach in our local league. Any other coach in the local league.
And yet, Governor Bodu Nana Sika Baby, say they are to be a package on their man.
Yeah.
Prosper Naiteogum is the highest paid coach in our local league.
He's
the highest paid coach in our local league.
You just saying, AC Milan coach, you know, Papa no
Stefano Pioli. Speculations so what J me and I say around by 2.7 million euros. What's it?
AC Milan more than.
But so say baby a fan free baby abedu.
And so that question is how then can Ogun become the highest paid?
He's the highest paid coach in the
world. He came from Wafa. Sebi, I don't think he possessed the best CV.
The difference between two examples now when say
the question no. AC Milan coach there. You speculated and give a figure. Speculated and give a Ogun figure.
What the difference between the two is say before the appointment of Pioli as Milan coach, he was not working as a coach.
Oh, na say before Ogun no
Titi. No, so offer Pepper. He was already established. Okay. No track record.
But was Ogun established?
But who tells me
me read the basis why he becomes the highest paid because they are very experienced coaches in the league. So you
needed him one for something. Two. My visa he was teaching at one of the best universities in the country.
Okay, who knew the American? I doubt if Ogum is there. But you saying? What do you say? What idea?
Me pa.
And what do you say?
But I know Samuel Bodo and Maso Kunadu of Legon cities, meaning what they are taking.
Saying.
And Emudo.
Saying. What do you say?
These two coaches. Mina prosper then and now come compared to these two coaches.
Me for me say prosper around $3,000.
Sunday you guys go to
something closer to that of and that's I don't know choose on there. They're not Masokuna do you know around that figure and I prosper around $3,000.
Yes, now say name to board.
No board less than that.
So board do
there am here, you know, a little over 10,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, a little over 10,000 Ghana cedis. And into that, you know, that's the money that I have.
And so it's over here, and I'm also yeah, muting.
I'm the buy back.
Will be a long list of journalists, still journalists. Yeah, that was it. Now she move. What they don't know, no.
Liverpool Chelsea game, no. And you send me to my review, so then I'm going to go Ogum, I mean how. When back what you raising and say, Omani Jai and Juma back because all along he has been working as a
senior lecturer
and then a coach. Yeah. This also joining in Anna. Or yeah, dear Bakumawa. But then is well. We might never about coaches, or the origin of us in the bonuses.
Yeah.
So the number of wins or Benyana.
Twice the place of project.
Tina Nuru just say
minimum about Nuru. But say Kifesa coach.
Oh, the journalist.
Kifesa and your coach, I know what just saying coach be Ghana. When Kifesa employ white coaches no. Sometimes almost just saying coach be a local coach be Ghana. At that time, so you $2,000 gonna local could be an Nisa. You know, there has been a time when I can face a coach local and you know, allow you to an inspection for white coaches.
But I say, they say,
a question, Busana, a hard Debbie. No, them are not to I said there are journalists who are attached to teams. We almost come once a man.
Oh, yes.
And I know so I can face as a man. Nobody should doubt it. Hey, based on that, I mean, Busa, and then we just say, you both say 2003. No, All right, you hear
But they say the clubs are paying the coaches well. At the back to Premier League clubs in Mamen Canada, they are paying the coaches well.
Okay.
My name there, I stand to be corrected, but based on the figures that I have now, and it's difficult to get a local coach currently or coach in the local league or less than 3,000 Ghana cedis. That is what I know.
Premier League,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Say
no money na fa. It looks like no signing on fee formula. It's about a year of the day. Other clubs in no almost Premier League clubs in the nti ne ko sign o contract na zutu na oyi na abeje no they also beje ne sign no fee no
na spread
dey go aketua so which eventually ebe mo aketua na koso nti eno na ama and most of the players mo aketua sem ne sa anwoma ne koso no it's good a good way am zutu meaning say to say mamefo bi to say Ganiyu mamefo bi to say Mbela Etuga mamefo bi to say Mu Alasan e wo Hazofuk mamefo bi to say Fatao signed a recent contract with Hazofuk. If I'm right, he's getting closer to be on the number 7,000 Ghanaian number 10,000 and over. So to the mechanasi. If such players, so show the Ghanaian economy and the standard of living. Now the bonuses, ebe can be your music and more genuine. Semanti biano, what the emphasis about 4 league games. I'm to 2 win 2. Ekura lusu 2, and as the obo drew 2. When you crano, you get about 1,500 Ghana cedis additional to salary now geno. And what they say, and they say club be per se or better player be edify local league nima. So you need to pay the player well. First, no, to $2,000 to me be tam player the free Ghana hako. $500 me will play am to but then call Zimbabwe. Power Dynamos. No much trying to $750. Tima no bo Ghana hano. He was not even earning 300 Ghana cedis a month. Premier League. No one Jesus cano. So what the mechanasi. Enti say and they answer competition by between Kotoko ne has no. Ama all aspect of football now ya can wasem no say peja. And they has ye way Kotoko ye way has ye way. And this is what ye nyina na ye call for. Say you feel say dinner 2 clubs na je no. And your ma me to esen komutimi ye no. And wo mudi ni nko. Omo concentration match was on yakwaje 3 points. But before 3 points ni to ebeba on consistent basis no. Yeah. You need to build the grounds. Ball na ye bo no e sika. Hey, and no be to play sika. Ade be chi players be kwa kobobo e sika. And opposite alaje mendi jawola. So kwa kobobo to you for Lepura. I 2 players am co training because of sika. It's football no language etia ni sika. It's about leadership. People leading these 2 clubs.
Okay.
So to the mention I say, and the ambitions of more. And I mean the yeteha, ye can play a sika omoji. And can be about 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago.
Okay.
Can you cut out?
Next week, yeah, Sky.
I think say
you presented Soji by Nadia.
Send the one watch him to Cambodia.
Now, what's that?
Oh, and yes, presenters is an event. Debbie, what a representative in a better no more watching.
Son of the
Sunny Ebeno.
Would that be okay?
No, the watcher pay say, watcher, but still evergreen. Oh, beautiful.
Debbie, Yasmaya can never get some near account.
No, so got watch that.
You can't agree example to you. What say Basila no Janna so there be encaso be Freeman as well.
The less that I
can present a sick aketu omoje busumi. And I'm say be kan say dia ye be hihia. Omo ma che wadwuma ni be
the less that I saw no the amount de no koyi hu ni say omo kire Sometymer Otuo Acheampong sports host na omo san so the slash aba na omo kire general manager
mistake any omo ye mistake
general manager de ne ba be ka ho a Minim why Leicester have to pull. Minim why omoye binum de cedis. No my binum de dollars because yours was dollars.
I prosper ogum de dollar.
What did say dollars in the show?
I'm saying Ignatius.
Omoye say dollars. Where's cedis?
This argument on player I can say costly. Make my liberty to Kotoko has it.
No, but number so if you check it, go to Karela, you realize that Olympics,
Lagos cities.
Their salary Ghana, they almost say top 5 or top 10 be no more Macano. Because I know say Karela is also doing well.
Lagos are doing well.
So there are teams in Ghana here.
Say Olympics.
There are teams in Ghana here.
Where we were paying our Wakumu 5,000.
So there are teams in Ghana here are maybe taking as low as 500 cedis.
Premier.
Well, yeah, it is.
You're
Kinvesa. Kinvesa was a group number. I'm telling you, if you go to Betemu, if you go to the friends say Chelsea, if you go to Sharks and them, Ubenya a lot of players, not one, not two. How more receive as low as 500 cities. I know crown, ya na nsama. Ya sa butu mebo mushim. Team Ghana ha, maybe the highest paid player in 2,000.
2020.
Yes. The highest paid player in that team, a Premier League club. In 2,000.
Okay, Obia Mame, exact figure. Samuel Boadu took a signing on fee of $70,000 and monthly salary of $2,500. I mean, Kauka said, buy, you know. Now I was so passe what Togbe has done because Boadu had been the Emma. Okay.
So no 1,000.
None is 10,000.
10,000. One everybody is.
Far away from only that time, so offer by amount now. Not dollar no yeah 5 point something.
That's it.
So tell me no 5 point something.
So now it's 2,500. And you all over you can find it signing on fee no. Spread the good so obeha prosper.
Yeah.
Oh sir,
oh yeah. Sir, players yaseme can especially has kotoko. Are there more salaries now starting blue to know? So it's one of the reasons because both have decided to scrap off. Both of them, both Kotokone has. Omo decided some best scrappers are signing on fee, you know. And I think that it's one of the main reasons why our salaries, you know, air cost rosa, no. So at the moment, all sign a contract. Initially, be able 60,000 sign on fee, 100,000. At the moment, and what the two clubs, and Omo decided on Bejai. No more epijao salary no more rather. So one handy and yes, opes or G Nadia baby or multimedia and I'm cancer accumulated and them.
Information I mean now hand coaches no be intimate prosper. If the information I'm getting here is right. Omuntimino. Well, they also the league.
Okay, so what information do you have? Because one information on board there when you know there on prosper there. So we can
go to the Uniwanka.
Oh, legend, so what can back? Once I mean, can't prosper then.
I never was in the feared day. Saying I never do. Come on, just a birthday. Epic fan. Can United neighbor pick up a bit me to my best, a bit me to my best. Hey, you be a bit me to my anyway, as a prosper, is it kind of so?
Intelligent. Say, one man,
be around
what do 2,000. So say what do $2,500? The brown no okay. $500. $500. $2,500.
Yes.
And what they buy.
And if you offer $7 to be 7 cities.
2,000 alone no gives you
14,000. The amount 3.5.
Somewhere around
17,500.
Yeah.
Go for you my
so there
17,500.
And Ghana the biggest I would Sandoko necessary level on number.
You need to say the way I can you
go say your salary no no. Then biggest wage bill no say if me just train devil's advocate say Nana Yao you exit the scene now with that Kotoko almost say financing team no no collapse Because I'm telling you, whoever counts will a big problem.
This is cheaper than when they were paying sign-on fees.
So,
A banker sat me down. Where? Season also pay sign-on fees, you know. So everyone say, "Oh, my, 150,000 times by 20 players and not 10 players. We know how much it costs."
So they are training in Boko.
And so it's the same thing. But that you are still paying salaries. Whereas Sasika Kesen no must spread you by it.
So
it is not as if say.
But some doesn't be animals to say, oh, bulk cash.
No, but some is one. Young man says, say their wage bill today is at 300,000 cities, 3 billion. The Bosumi Basubiana, you work towards that. But first, they now also pay 30 billion at the end of the year. It's necessary 30 billion, no the core other investments. Oh, baby. You get the obenya
to pay these salaries.
To pay salaries. Oh, it's not back on that was also dangerous.
Oh, yeah, sir.
And on the end, so be by J bed, the almost 1 year no now be when they be cuckoo free, maybe cuckoo we to wait no mum and your bad.
But what they have to do is say, I said the piano. That's
so the only way you may be at is you.
Every month, normally,
you do a wage bill, yeah. Your man say, "Yeah, boy, pa." There's a wage bill that you have to make sure it's ready at the end of the month. And the sana, you may be a name can no up to every player coming.
Yeah.
And only has spread the amount. So, since the mom say, Matisse, some radio stations have been started that did so at here. Say, be a young got time with my name, salary the amount. Oh, make a way. Yes, so you got the salary, marry.
This is a formula, no. This
is a formula. The difference analogy on here is players in a commerce and the homogeneous salaries, you know. Say, or sabo game we now I share bonus instantly. We season now, the packages for trophies won. And it's a season as a Kotoko Beji Premier League and home package da ho and can salaries and can bonus on ho. A package for winning the Premier League.
MTN football clubs.
MTN FA Cup da ho. So what I say. Aside that now we are packages supporters so put all of these things together no. Legend that say
man for the messages abasa
say ya man for the ntom so betin oh say ya man ye centrafo and ya man for the nti obi so betimi apuli certain but me say me hu less than dey ma me kwan permission on your Monday me produce no
the quay the end you na say na Gary Lineker
they pay the
Sky Sports
they pay them.
Otuo Acheampong by the end of the year he earns around £2 million.
No, they pay them.
And I don't know football like that.
No, one thing about negotiations there, some Anglophone, they are rich people. I know somebody was telling me about property, Frank Lampard, for instance.
Yeah.
On the Otodine when he was playing football. So he has a lot of properties.
Investments.
It is so almost one in the castle may pandita. Until then, go starting free £500. No, I'm saying that these are only Sikani negotiations. I say, yes, say, you saw on a car. Sikani be on Uto. 1, 2,
governor
Tonaka. One would Gina. Oh, Casacra, no, but hot tomato on a car.
About 5 and much if I want to
frost open. Is that my clothing? Way back, maybe a could be a check.
Yeah, he has properties. Oh, yeah,
my clothing.
Yeah.
We're in trouble. On board,
yeah.
Dubai, no
investment too.
I'm BB Plaza.
Yeah. A lot of investment there.
Closer to a artificial lake, Sino market, no.
Good.
Our investment be
La
Palma Hotel. La Palma Hotel he owns around 55%.
No, I'm invested.
Hey,
I'm invested.
Oh, India, the properties will Dubai.
They invested.
Oh, how much now? Michael Owen. One come go chair Beckham there back. David Beckham.
Marino need him the audience can hear. still.
Oh, more the investment of rather does. One do I beg Guinea beside
Pep,
why you be brim now? Morino, Wanyano or Portugal, Europe, and other or Baba Guinea beside now.
Ronaldo Akuzi Hotel or America. Ronaldo Hotel.
On the hotels in Ubi, Morino Hotel.
Away, you haven't said.
Me penny diamond.
Go do that.
Me penny diamond.
Go do that. Go do that.
Morino has something.
But
who carry the Chelsea I want, and then Rudiger will be key.
Yeah.
Captain starting
Yes, I'm looking at that game. Maybe Anka be 3 months, 4 months away. Anka, me spectacle can be game day different from today because Chelsea are highly inconsistent.
Okay, Pepra will do to be say. How much did he take as signing on fee? Ask Yasia for me.
Did I take as a signing on fee? I don't know. I was singing out.
And they mean to mention, but the channel.
Because of what?
Okay.
What I say?
Also, on the same Musa, to be out, you reserve the right to decline an answer.
No. Yes,
and be out now, one person who was Asia for me.
Did I take as a signing on fee? Oh, I don't remember. Say, how much I took. So Chelsea lately has been consistent. They are not giving me the kind of performance I normally from first one number until timer. This Russian-Ukraine war no started here. Roman Abramovich every realm no. Yana me pese me dey back show no P because I strongly want to believe that even in this situation, Chelsea as a club, the players now, unless you decide that you feel for the club.
In my Jibo, sorry guys, I'll say, please tell Jibo to give us the actual amount coach Prosper Ogum receives at the end of the month. That makes him the highest paid coach. He claims the issue should be back with facts, else we will doubt him.
Okay.
Prime Ima ewo buakwa.
Mati.
Papa.
But one bro Mr. Bodu dia no.
Chei unim chei. O chei wo oye o takwa di chei ba funu chei.
Yeah.
Chei he's a colleague.
Oh, okay.
And one person you don't doubt his facts.
Because
the same person, another person, radio guy from Cape Coast. I send him information. They say Prosper Ogum takes $4,000.
Wow.
Yeah. I see he takes $4,000.
Yeah. Any difference room.
Difference room. Okay. I see he takes $4,000.
Che the one minute I'm home.
Also him che.
Like 1 minute that figure he sent to
2,500. He had a sign-on fee of 70,000.
And there is something about who say Adeba Kwa. Men who coaches more recently, especially Prosper. Or Guardiola star never won anymore. He's positioning himself for.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Brandon.
Yes. Or then what to level
yeah.
If your man in a when something already or yeah. And maybe I make say we local coach now coach Kotoko now coach Hasa. We a potential candidate to coach the senior national team Black Stars.
Yeah.
So what did I mention? I say until we said the West no and or then brand new now saying it's me jai the tactics the team winning. Then the talk about him is about how he has dressed in the media.
100.
The go for coach am to with the shoe and the try and the shirt and the tie. So what did I mention? I say you need to pay him well.
On the dressing also there were a certain background.
Yeah.
Seven Mr. Mika or a catch.
Yeah.
It will be a catch. The dressing a bit different from your day.
Now when you catch it.
Oh, they will see the cross with them.
The one you catch
it. But lecture there usually will be our bubble. I be the pele. A young few real Kenyans have once the way I be the dress or what's it suit. Or no, or the chain or the. And to me, can say the difference between Ogum and Omo can say, Opera, even in the EPL. Look at the coaches. Omo Mamo boy, you only pay suit pa.
It's true.
Oh, Bowser.
It's true.
Oh, players now. The young has a track B and the bomb Mamo Bono. What is you?
Jose Mourinho.
but the board they were moving. Yeah, God.
No, a goalkeeper.
Obviously, the papa they come over no nimbo, and also be interpreter. Some story, no, that was a kind of story. Ogu has really positioned himself well, and yeah.
Before I continue,
the post-match conferences, the way, and I think he has very good advices. The way I would see,
Before me continue, my acknowledge you is here. This message from my own younger brother Kabran Puku. It sounds well. Also, a scholar of our times, as to his credentials, full professor in the United Kingdom, Anakwame Anochi. Any Anakwame Anochi, paid for me that I'm getting. So to one a professor, also an associate professor. Now he's a full professor at the Brunei University, and Prof. So a product of Prempeh College, and I'm proud of him.
A product of Jamna Kente.
It's been confirmed. Full professorship.
For 5 years of Jamna Kente. No better level of Prempeh.
Maybe I think was it last year? I mean, because as we now we also Kofi, but it's not easy to go through the mill in terms of academic line to become a professor. Legend, you know it. It's just not easy, and he's a good brother of the show. So show yeah, baby, prof on any show.
Education, you are well versed in those. You know, how is it like? Associate professor and the full professor. How is it like?
That's
say, but when tell you associate professor,
say after the PhD, you know,
okay,
this will be a doctor. Who we are based on your publications.
Yeah,
there's also a Kratchi. What could school do that level? There also your publications. Wow, authority, fat topic, no research, boa society.
Okay.
Now we start here school. No, the moment you start our year, no do baby. Near first or your associate professor. Just we need a full-fledged prof.
Yeah.
Enti oye konwa wo didin wo mu no na school no ahwe wo nyuma awaye then they will confer on you say there wa binim to your professor
why permanent
say and they say you professor Professor Anochi were a lot of publications.
Okay.
And in fact if you go to Brunel, he's a big boy.
Okay.
He's a big boy
at this tender age.
Hey, one year tender the way are
no, because on relative terms.
Okay. That Professor Chumesi were early 40s and Professor Chumesi, National Sports Authority boss.
Prof is also a 40
into
already 40 something years.
A professor.
Okay, no. You guys will be a professor.
70 years.
Professor Nukunya. What do you say? Bema take the three you be brave. And I'm sure professor probably about program or a provost or take or back. What do you say? He's a young man.
No, so intelligent. Net said the stamina.
But
if you know, a bit Obanisi. Sen education you could hear.
I think Prof Bebiano.
So
like I'm saying, you know, me who chess ye lately, unlike the 2 months ago, how they were playing. And now because when person linking it directly to what is happening to the club owner, because whatever being the case, they are being paid. They receive whatever they want. So receive. Our system is not like here, you know. Yeah, Hana and Anka too. Club owner, every the players in anything get will be so good. So when they are not directly affected by their ecosystem, because the system will take care of them. But Chelsea as a club performance at the pay. So they are not giving us that consistent performance and now Monday man. So at any point in time, Chelsea against Liverpool, you expect fireworks. That's where you can crowd. Now when Liverpool, so they've proven say yes, almost a hard nut to crack, and they are capable of meeting or playing anything. Being Manchester City, being whatever. The last game they played against Tottenham, say a team BM so too.
I think that game no come surrender. But how they were able to come back and still no probably for the winner no in that game, even though they did not get no, tells you how strong Liverpool team no. It looks like say league a better thing say Liverpool beat me aje. Per matches aka. It looks like a better thing. So Mr. Otuo, yes, first now they were in contention for all this competition, but I want to believe say after Pep Guardiola losing out from the Champions League, was setting an eye on the league. Say he doesn't want to disappoint the supporters, because I'm taking it easy. I say if they should lose the league, as I become Champions League, every man that time now prospects high single meet my make here. So I expect Liverpool to go all out. All right. Because of say miss out in the league, I want to believe say they want to take the FA Cup, to add to whether they win the Champions League or not, So they want to add to that. And the player wise, I think players stakes so high, how they are playing, how they are conducting themselves as a team. I think the chances of Liverpool winning this trophy high.
Legend. For 16 years in a Liverpool team in the FA Cup, 16 good years. We say one trophy, Arsenal is very, very dominant. Say Arsenal, any other crowd wins and kakran when they FA Cup pan. Only then more than any other team in the
I've won it,
any other coach. Yeah. To be one was Arsenal and the man pan. And one trophy, if we say Jurgen Klopp buy no, when to miss a pass the fifth round one trophy Jurgen Klopp abrel papa we know what is happening. Or qua FA Cup pan no more than a fee. And one trophy England for no respecting papa. Them or the English FA Cup. Or more respect our trophy and why say the oldest trophy and sa game no enene omukwa bo ho final. Mato me boss ya Chelsea Football Club. I think that legend. One game and ombe here Lukaku papa. Ombe here Lukaku papa. Chelsea set up nyina this season. Date am more struggle and say players now we are very key within Chelsea setup and this season we just our form as compared to last season. Players like N'Golo Kante legend in the form last season. Jorginho form last season. So Bekia Jorginho at some point in time. Near Tepono for Ballon d'Or. Legend okay pa Jorginho. Especially say Okono was to win European Championship no. So winning the Champions League in an awesome fashion as a midfielder for Chelsea. Now all to also no European Championship no. People felt to say no do the point of winning the Ballon d'Or. Maybe Kofi Koranam is one of them. So the form of Jorginho, the form of N'Golo Kante, the form of Mateo Kovacic, they are very key to Chelsea's success last season. But so person for Chelsea form this particular season. Never the form of these players. They are the reason why Chelsea for drift kakra. Because Omontimi massa performances on the last season. Even Eduardo Mendy, the goalkeeper of Chelsea, so how move free more Champions League now. Unlike Mendy in the post for Chelsea last season. So Mendy, Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho, these players no omo performance above form. Now the more every in pa and say coach realize say ni attack robe here one particular player to solve a lot of problems to cover Lukaku by. And then Lukaku one for the plans for the season in no as a sign of plans in nyina. But watch the last two games at Chelsea aboa seems boy no confidence and eba. And ombe here Lukaku why? Because Liverpool were two tough centre backs. Omo odombe bobiano. So bok na any Abranti and friend Van Dijk. These are tough centre backs. So Bob Matip and Van Dijk, these are tough centre backs. And over here player like Lukaku with the strength, the energy level, on the bet me a battle these centre backs, na Chelsea to me criticize spaces on the be attack, Mato me boss Liverpool legend. Once we talk about their form, or Manchester so to me stop your move full backs na. What me cut almost services no creativity no. What me cutting about 50%. So bet me I said you and recently, just last week or last 2 weeks, coach what me yes had no Antonio Conte and was also Arsenal. On him how to me stop your opponents no how on bet me create chances. and Antonio Conte elbow against a Liverpool Anfield o make sure say Robertson and a branch friend say Trent Alexander-Arnold obetime reduce o kakra o reduce say two full backs na creativity what is so about 50% because o this creativity ni na aba entiene say Liverpool airpay sa victory na the question now obebi say what's the way forward very very simple Matome Boasa for Chelsea center backs na legend that whether any Rudiger ne Thiago Silva no these two center backs Christensen omo abrante friend say Malansa and omo Chaluba sa three center backs we ekwanda omo ho enti so ahwe coach friend say Thomas Tuchel wa rotate sa three players we sa for Thiago Silva and Rudiger omo constant players at the back. But Bakuno Babeka Wamana 3 players at the back, no. Whether Malansa, whether Christensen, and also Abranti friend said Chaluba. These 3 players in Bia Obio Babu will be a quadrant. And it's why Chelsea this season. Anytime or more under pressure. South position one na opponent and the goes. And South position one Luis Diaz Jina. And a game I say, Uja Luis Diaz in that particular role. Now man self freedom to operate or be punished team a friend say Chelsea. Legend, it's a difficult game. Okay. But I think say all person who put in right here. Chelsea entrance on best stop Trent and then Abrante friend say Robertson. Okay. Almost me say Jumana I think about 50% of the job on done. Okay. But the game will be won from the bench. Chelsea person will be within 90 minutes. But it was a extra time now say Klopp echo bench one or Origi or Luis Diaz or Diego Jota the richness of the bench it's me vary in the games at the manner so whoever will win by 2-1 but I'm going for Liverpool win I'm going to 2-45 especially from the bench legend
FA Cup no beba so and the home kwan e hwe
oh baby from na say area na say keba say me Cup so hwe from
say the journey to who wins the Scudetto so Echina 2 key games ebaso and the possible say the 2021-2022 Scudetto story no e betimi end by Echina be 9:30 p.m. na say obi ehun ba bia ugina so ti was why the pa Gasparini eni abrew onim say throughout the week almost ni training na oye nyina na oye behind closed doors. Wow. For like 4 seasons is it true? One year 4 seasons this will be the only season Atlanta any opportunity to play in any European competition.
FM 100.7.
So the way they will league table no. Into the offer league table na ya had
I come out to say
2-2. Asatene omoye out of Europa Cup omoye out of the Conference League Asat ene ajina. This is the league table in the Italian Serie A. Atlanta the 8th. Even though more 59 points, but Fiorentina were better head to head than Atlanta. So to sort of mention, say the Roma also were 59. So we draw mommy and head to head table now. Omumi no nyina ba ahead of Atlanta. Nti yegina ne haya ye kasai. Gasparini in Atlanta side, the two. One here.
There are some points at stake.
Omo 2 games. 2 games na kano. One of them is against AC Milan China. It was San Siro. Unim say for only this game, Ebaso nyame yadumo China. Nipa 200,000 and I apply for the ticket to be at the San Siro, the Giuseppe Meazza Sports Stadium. But stadium need me accommodate nipa 80,000 pe. Nti mu 80,000 eni nyaye. Game way eda Milan for akoma so pa. Game way e omobo nyame yadumo China eda Milan akoma so pa. Baby a Milan eduru sesei so mu aseda bi omo fan koma Atlanta. Baby a AC Milan gina sesei omo aseda bi omo fan koma Atlanta. You to be kai it was around 12:30 in Italy. Somehow around 11:30 GMT in Ghana. And Atlanta ne AC Milan ni share e wo Bergamo. Around 55 minutes na Atlanta we game no match Milan 5 no match 5 just 3 seasons ago. Soon after that game Zoto ena Milan ayo imagine say they need to make changes. Eso mo sesanyoma. Then came in Ibrahimovic. Then came in Simone Kier. These two players, Zoto, comes with a lot of experience because that afternoon, Milan lose to Atlanta. No, Zoto so go hebo ni bia. One Milan no more lucky on the pitch was experience. It's the inclusion of Ibrahimovic and Simone Kier. It changed the story of AC Milan from January. Ebepem that is the end of that season. That was 2019 and then 2020 season. From the second round of the season, Mizoto, Milan must say more points than any other team in the Italian Serie A. You season in Ukraine. The story was Mizoto, Ivan Gazidis, Ekwagofa, Rafranik, Abaye Milan coach. Milan any Ivan Gazidis sign contract, pre-contract. Boban, Paolo Maldini, Debbie. They feel said the right person for the Milan project is Stefano Pioli. Even on the internet, baby, purely out. But ni pay me no tijinaye. Emma even Boban lose in the job. AC Milan. And then that 5 na Atlanta share Milan no. Share Milan nyoma bebre how to build a great side. And the influence of Zlatan Ibrahimovic on this Milan team. Baby ana Milan wo. And Zlatan Beckham team no baby a Milan drew. The presence on the pitch of the pitch. I'm yet to see a player. I'm the two club. I want the lowest level. To say baby, I'm Milan one. Now, in the space of 2 seasons, I'm more competing for Syria. Into the influence of Zlatan Ibrahimovic on the Milan team. And you're bigger than the OBI in the Italian Serie recently. And they, Namia that Atlanta started Milan journey no. And no, and China, Milan Behe say, Sa Atlanta no finally will give them the Serie A title because Inter Milan Bomo ko Sardina, Bo against Cagliari. Cagliari super so mo avoid the relegation. Se ofa Serie A table ni sisi ya, mzoto opiki table ni sisi ya. Cagliari etosu 18th. 19 year January, ena Venezia the last team 20th. Salernitana at the 17th position. The points gap between Cagliari and Salernitana is just a point. It's a game Sibia Betiama Cagliari as survival relegation. A game to be mobile against Inter Milan. They do such stage too. When you say leagues all over the world, I am the teams normal relegation. They always find a way to write a story. Especially clubs no more competing for league title. It's an American say. Game na beba so nyame yad mo china between Burnley and the Tottenham Hotspur no. Misroma Tottenham Hotspur pa than Arsenal game no. Eti nyame yaduma nipa 80,000 no be opportunity to enter the San Siro Stadium. The last time Milan won the title was 2010-2011 season. When you said that season Inter Milan won the Coppa Italia. Coppa Italia. This season also Inter Coppa Italia. Then Milan won the Scudetto. So 2010-2011 season no. It's possible. Same to history bet me repeating this season. And even possible say based on the kind of confidence Milan with their last 3 games. Lazio, Fiorentina, Hellas Verona. Emutu they were behind. Lazio Shomo na Milan abetiashe. Time Sandro Tonali shares go no. Then their game against Hellas Verona betting Godi. When Hellas Verona taking lead through Faroni, their captain, Ekwa Milan fast so ebe share 3 goals. It tells you say the mentality of the team has changed. And they will show mo na yampo bona. You cannot say Milan ain't me metika. They need just 4 points to win the Italian Serie A. And baby a project na pick do no. There are a lot of players who show signs. Say the investment done, patience na Milan nyana start to pay off. And they mizoto you will players be blooming bobo and you will play our stadium and out to akunyam na wo hwena. Who say born na wo bonya kupon de ache no. Otima wo sori fi wakunyam no abonsem. When you see this Milan team, one of them is Rafael Leao. Born na wo bonya kupon de ache no. Akaso no ade ani brebe ka ho. and the last stages of the season why a deciding figure the Milan. It's me share a China game now. Ebeko so ewo ye Giuseppe Meazza Sports Stadium now. Because I won't be surprised. Milan might win another 3-1 against Atlanta. China ewo Giuseppe Meazza Sports Stadium. And a possible Internet game no will end in a draw. FA Cup na eba so nyame adoma ene ewo Wembley no. Bema boda. Adani eka Liverpool asem. And I eka the story of Liverpool. So betimi we need a quadruple. At the same time, season ni betimi awie. Now one trophy nye enough. One here, obi beka say Liverpool season kwa do ma feli. Ba me de. Emfa woni ba bia Liverpool. Ebe wie omo season. As at this stage and what they have done. I see say Liverpool ya de pa. Oh, my ya de pa. But omo G cap na ebe complete bibi. Emfa yin to baby. Carabao Cup into baby. When they won against Chelsea ever Wembley. Say the England for NC5 FA Cup no. The story will be different. Chelsea even in omu problems mu league ni nko ni sa nyoma no. Anytime they meet Liverpool, a game is so close. The Carabao Cup we with controversy. When Chelsea fans if you say I go now Lukaku saying was not offside. And the game now you kosha at 3:45. Best at 3:45 no. Mr. Two a close game. A close game. And your game Liverpool was to be Chelsea because we are final one-off game. Chelsea players na egu no. Omo Chelsea say no. Sa final no mo nimbo. Stage bia ni nipa ba bia wa adwene ko. Sa na football tie. See the Chelsea players ni ko gina final game one based on recently what they have achieved. Omo mentality necessary.
Okay.
My remember two things because of time say a magazine MP. No magazine on the magazine or there magazine MP no. And there obeti abedi so ameso ba magazine dey so what them can say. Because a game possible say be cry you be extra time or to go on penalties. If Obibe winning during the course of 90 minutes I see Chelsea winning by a slim margin, maybe a 2-1 B and now 3-2 B and now 1-0 B. But a travel beyond the 90 minutes that is why I see Liverpool winning the cup during the extra time period and I say on penalties. So I have more recent finals no mabona. It was a story here make actually win. Sanity.
Okay. So within 90 minutes
so we be winning 90 minutes now. I see Chelsea winning and the one goal different.
Okay.
But the 90 minutes near call extra timer. That is why I see Liverpool winning the game.
Okay.
And I say a possible Liverpool bet me extended from the extra time to even penalties which they win. It's a bit acquired 2019.
Once after 90 minutes in the way turns to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Zito Kakrebi na fe.
Yeah, one game so we show more Carabao Cup.
Harry super predicted.
Yes, I show more Carabao Cup na. You understand the kind of game you are going to watch this afternoon. Again, Thomas Tuchel young say he's a master of one-off games. Say the at least onumbopa say one-off game. How to prepare your team and play set games. No one that not club baso say your team and from Bonja there. He's one person that or respecting the power on him and since about Chelsea one more who say yes on him so but the only trophy he lost in one of game like Carabao on penalties but during the day you know how he was able to contain that Liverpool team and now we have a Chelsea team on air struggle Liverpool were the best of games on Chelsea simple but game no travel ya echo extra time then penalties NHFS Liverpool winning game no and then the story of Liverpool I remember Beshank in the cast and say if you are first, you are first. If you are second, you are nothing. If you are first, you are first. You are second, now you are nothing in football. That is how it is. From quadruple, it can just end up just back up and nothing. Because one Premier League, you know, based on the criteria, and almost you have to the goals. 6 plus 7. ahead of Liverpool.
0.7.
So unless City lose by maybe a margin of 5 or 4 in one of those 2 games, then they'll watch it because they can even lose one and win the Premier League. That is Man City. So I don't know the league City are because I say maybe all lose one, they must lose by goals. When I say do. Then Liverpool no measure 2 matches in now, almost goals to do to overcome Man City until they can lose 1 and win 1 and still win the league. At the league Champions League against Real Madrid, FA Cup against Chelsea, in the space of just 14 days. That season no be officials Liverpool are there. They are the greatest side in terms of quadruple because Osha and also there. They care about the longest time because Chelsea Mourinho Diano as at 2nd May and then they didn't cut it. But as at a night, as a sinner, they have the omitting quadruple money. In the history of the English Premier League, being a diabetes see that. So be at this stage still. No, omitting quadruple being see that. Into my idea. But for my idea, no. In the last 14 days, it can turn to this team will be uncount because second will be uncount that. They can in the face. And to today, me person me how to your best team because I never cause or to be or young one by or two no kakra. Sometimes person or dia man broso. So sometimes selection he gets like wrong. He tries to react in the second half now I too late. And today they say they are Liverpool they'll come with their strong side as usual. And I want to see especially in Maforo how they will set up because I say can't fully fit
they train yesterday.
Training can't training.
Yeah, but so with my train, but nobody on your fully fit. But usually when they train, the signs are good. Okay, until if all these guys are available, now they will play their teams at the most battle, you know, and the one side. Until game, I see. Send a network and nothing win by Chelsea.
Tony, you will be.
Yes, and next time the compass still Chelsea will win.
Next time, I say Chelsea will win. 90 minutes, baby. Maybe we could be a still Chelsea.
Chelsea will win.
Sentimental.
Penalty square.
Where?
Penalty square.
Chelsea.
Club. Or said and who be as our league back.
Based on and who be as I say I didn't too much.
About Champions League final 3. About say 3. Yeah, but I
Liverpool and Real Madrid are in the finals of the Champions League. So because Wajia and Abekati Nyamoy, but that not qualify.
3 Champions League
finals. Oh no. The Champions League, the league, no.
And I said within that period, I'm not sure ABA Zidane, but I'm not sure Coach be about more finals than him.
The also Champions League there. League, no.
No, every Champions League
now because it's easy to compete in 2 competitions. Yeah, Manchester back we are and I'm 7 woman 9.
You Champions League okay. Final quite based on Ferguson. I would have yana. And then can Ferguson because Oji but finally or board about
5.
Okay, question. Young Kaino because he lost the final. So until club goes and beat Liverpool, and the question and say, oh, or come back to Jimmy. But as at now, play the final.
That's my young reunions and your look kindness and paying for near normal time. No money, Roger Prempe, that friend of Bashaka. Raduma Kumbachaman on a dreams ladies coach, okay. And I go to Jima. I said, my maybe say about how to coach you. I'm about FA Cup, semi-final. And no more match of him. All-Star Salah match, Kwesiada and Embassy. Did you go? But I saw only make it done a bedin.
Oh, you cried the kind invitation, Baba Shai.
I Sasa on a PR ma Salah Cup on a
PR ma okay. Opinion ya mwakwaba. Yetu nkache. Anse de ya na do ho asie menim se me so tu de ya ho ne de a.
Oh, me hu na che.
Me tu kwa na kwa no.
or continue feeding my body on a
Yeah, they were.
I am not reading.
Oh,
I thought that's a pram, whoever.
Okay. Send your muscle course come on.
Yankupa dom them on pipe.
You don't say a bashaka there, Sanyo Mawi Mono. Why are fitted? And they say, Quania can't, Yanni, who see the Encano. And the Becca way all star Salama. Yes, the medical can say Yankupon Shirano. Sa Akuma Wenya, a de ama nipe tisa area ho. Brano BBC. Non so bibi so be bibi dia hye omani munyam no Yankopon so enkoso wensha na afizo enyoma ekose de na ade ba
All Stars versus Sunday Special.
All Stars versus Sunday Special. Nti no ye de mukaka.
Yo, Tama Medase, ono abejafo. Say maka foreign ones no bebre. And so local ones no so do be here. Entina oma makonya. Media betina hai. Say adisi anko akodwane. Yen na yedi mu ne yedi ya local ne other leagues ya yebo ya. Eti ye trance All Stars Cricket Club. George Pempe. Ojina independent candidates ewo macro nene enswame ese emrantie no de bia no na omo hwe foreign no de bia na foreign news nko an omutie ese se yenso e ba fom na omo nso aneje enu ntina All Stars afato no ho so George Pempe oye chairman ewo All Stars etu ni 9 ene na bedwafo se e bani abekire mu akire Ghana man say obia no say we you fie nso edie eti mrantie no ye mo ne nam basabasa ye kan mu nyina bom na ye diagro mrantie diagro no ye yenuanom a omo free nyame muslimi eni nkramufo a omo nso esom wo mu nyame ena ye ka saa ko nu mienu abom say ye wo me ba Ghana yi minim say nkramufo ne yenuanom akrisofo ye ti asomdwem
Obetna Swami away magazine MP.
My magazine MP. Enti ene Nyankopon ma ye nkwane ahoden a yenuanom kramufo di wo mo Ramadan abawie ye no ye bomachi di agi ye nyina ye ni na ase otumfo Nyankopon se onton supa na wo ma abotre na ye nyina ye ntena sumdwem na ye nyina ye nipa baako ye Nyankopon baako na ye som no enti mrantie wo mantem ho ni mabawa eye kosia dai ye bossala match edia ada otumfo Nyankopon ase edia hye Nyankopon ni monyam se mrantie eni mabawa ye wo macro de eya somdwe nko a.
Okay. William said first time I organize BBC.
And you work as a unko ne ho Jerusalem. Eya dia me ye.
Me ka Muslim ni Christian de no.
Oh, last year
Last year we.
Na eno ya ntremu se ne. Ene na ye bi mu ama yenuanom misimi obia wo ba bia mra no mehwe match o mehwe ntwamofo ne akrisofo a edi agro wasomdwe mu unlike other countries a bo se na akrisofo ene ntwamofo e wontawantawa
ade ba ko a me de bebo soamefo abaso
good
ye be ye adwuma wo Angel FM no ne ye ben soame kakra na ye organize ye gala ya ye bobo no Sandy Park iso a
good
say Swame are dominated by Christians and Muslims. But said the music come boom. No more for me on my team. No more the abebo. Nes anyo manams. Hey. Uko baby sana. Ayana won't tell who's anyo mano. It's not me train say. A bet translated to be organized BB at their momo. And 2 years in the last year no ya feed ya bo abaso. Adia wa ye die. Penifom mo bro no asade bi wo munsua na de ba shaka yi muntimye bi so ameso produce players bebre emfa ho ne ba bi obi afri players bebre na ba so ame yes the players best na yi Muslims and Christians no mo pare do mo nyame ya adoma eye ochira
si a mo fie me bebrebe na tukani yempesu ya so ameso de place ya ye wo gambo nkantete na
Fisa Osman Bashir
ana keneta bebi
bituma me
omunum nyina nyinaa wa Nyankopɔn boa do kwata wa around na Nyankopɔn boa kyena ba de sika ba de bia no se mekuru no
100.7
yɛ me na me grounds master say ya me bai na to ya boa CCC park na pinti post no nyinaa aka net mu na kyena de be san akiri ama park no dwumadi ne yedi ne nti bia be hu sɛ yɛ so no nko na yidi sɛ kyena no yɛ nuanom nsɔle for no be sɛ ase ntem sɛ de be yɛ obi awia obetini akɔ ne nsɔle sɛ first and Sunday special na bugiti ase no na yɛ bɔ ne ntem obi yɛ kɔ asɔle ugina hɔ
no shakaka
akomaka we akoto mekresha na bibia no etiko sana china Nyankopɔn bo adwuma di
it was a time na say
7 o'clock no obi
no past 7 na mi do wo ba ma hen me no dey ask you koni mi enu
o Sunday special ane
o se me ye na manfo ni mi kakra o do ni se me papa no ya santin kremo
oh okay
eja krem
nti kakra bi ka unya small
me ko ketwa bi me fa me nko I mean so I'm a history kakra the Otuo de onim ni nyina ne wo cartoon ayi ho ye wo 1990 ye ekomo ye wo we said you kan ye ni nuanom kramufo ne akrisofo atena
yes swame there we tu chema mo
swame ye nuanom obi ampe basabasa we ya basabasa kra na bewuram a Otuo de se oni krum ne ho ne hwane no eti onim pa na de make an say ya ye nuanom bi enya legacy ti say nyame aboa wo fi swame na onya kwanya bia boa swame mantie boa swame mabawa mantie no ene yendaache ye ja mantie yi amada bia o makotena base se obi wo ho na so obedia grossa time an ko de be ko base no na adwene fi so eye futuo
no be hu na frefo kro no mu si so ba bi o magura na etimi sesa na adwene
na we de nya na ehyebutum ko ani na mantie yi su omusu a se wa wo so nom de beba etimese obia wo wadwempa wo macro
Mr. Swame na ekasa
macro ni Swame ho no won fa mra ne yemfa mo amrante no na omo ni endaache enu nti na bronye etwa mu yi ye all games tournament a boy e ma na ne jikeke amrante ne je se afei na yate football hu na ewo macro ne mpatem ene ye bo sala match chema no nso wa Nyankopɔn bo acha
one game
okay na de ebeba no de ebe chain de ya ye ne nyina Nyankopɔn bo
na de na ka ho side attraction bi o
eno mo bebre
okay
ye wo ka pa esiso ye boy de bibi shem
okay
no afa ye ma first prize second and third
okay
ye bo no Easter ye we eno ma bebre ne so eno aduane de bebu wa wo fi say come do one bra say come no kra bra
na be hwebi
na be dibi me da say Otuo
and enya asem go start at 7 o'clock
7 o'clock ya so bia ko na sorry ya no ko wa sorry ya mpese babo ball na wie ne on na ho se ball ni nti man kwa sorry ya mpenisa
okay ya no pa na na eternity
echa de ese ye wo Swame
okay
nti echina ye wo Swame
Swame wo Martin bo premier CCI Dreams Ladies
oh that's great
enye ize se obo league na akotamale me yensa ya kasam ni na so ye George Plempe na so yasena
oh great
omuka omde na no bo se acho ho presank ba saka ka ho enam yeso ena ka no aba omo matutu kwan ni ade nyina ubusa papa obo hu ni aye yen ye fase ebuo nipa ye manipa mu
megida
sana kase ni aye sanke ye ena ya anye enu nti ne ye satia
nipa tiase o won kwa wa hoɔden na ɛsɛ obo
medase
mon kan che baba isa no amfa ne camera na anko
ya saki camera dada
we dey mesrew
there be mu ma permit so me di permission no oba wa ba be bomb in fam
we can use onye comment
Basha keka so duane ni no be busu no na ba isa ka chim so captain so dem be ho
akọ no to pro no
perform me na say wo Swame a wo ya da fefe say de you for Champions League ne mrew
Wouldn't be no be able to see a better swam.
Yeah, swam for dancing. That's it.
My team no more bomb.
What a rumor. Mammy macro, hine. Onyan baby call Mr. 18th and 17th, 16th next week. Mr. Waiting. What boy a crabby so on nama all stars, all stars. Or your hina, what can be a channel with Tina Supem? Okay, not the SS or Boa. It is so. Media fact so. Emma macro hine, Madama, Mama boy.
Okay, good. Okay. Make it that's it. Coach,
Papa.
Most of more coach team saying, I have too much edumo. And a mark coaching ending. Yamin Shaw. That's it. We have a Henabia coachy, Asna, my team or landing. And one need to mark coach ever boy. That's what we do coach Chelsea. And fact, that's make it up. Yamcha next time you put as a political ambition.
So I'm a phone send a message about. Say why you okay. Jono ni jina omo ni no say omo nyina 8 years here. Omo mo here from Akwasi Internet Cafe.
Okay.
And I'm say so am dey call baby anase ase at side no. Say say wo na hin.
Independent
no obe sane e dey aba ho no. Yes, yes, I will do. Fish runner.
Allergy coffee.
David, news of Sangota, so new Sangota, you are so many. I see
so I'm boy na omoda ba shaka se say the oye no nyankopon ma ne nkwatenten good am si do betimi asre e wo nyankopon ho de ama wan
good na de esi na ni so no mrem
yeah
ya no de account make it that say
the brother you so nko bi
bacho
me bacho we de ma menya quick one yi wangasa unia ene wadamfo Abdusalam Yakubu ene ye ne birthday enti me fa opportunities na ma we she wa unia ne wadamfo Abdusalam Yakubu special birthday Abdusalam Yakubu tama say Abdusalam dem say woni na nante kakra fine yeah ene na woda enti ye we she Abdusalam happy birthday
ene
Yankongwa Sabatu. Sabatu. Then one other friend onoso ne ba Nana Ama Owusua Fosu Oware. Chamansolo. Chamansolo onoso ne ba.
Okay.
Yeah, na say na ne ho mfa no for some time now there. Na ho for ya na ho de no.
Ele ma kese ngwan we. No ho afa no.
Yeah, enti Nana Ama. Nana Owusua Fosu Ware. Nana Owusua Fosu Oware. Ono Chamansolo from Asante Kotoko management member. Ono so ne baba ne last born. National Circus Chairman yeah. Osan consent Nana Ama Nana Owusua Ofosuware Chamansolo ne ba. Minim say ne last born there. En na ke pese ebusa no say bia say ne last born ono so na woda special no. Tama
Today Intina Jonas obefrem Abraham kasa Jonas
Jonas na no meni ni hia na oye wo complain also ofre wa won fa nti obefre wo tama wo kasa se na be ya be hu say ofre wo
okay
nti ya ofre wa fa mpacho why isre wa se na be ya
obi amana nti akona adwuma mu no obe se ofre am okay
tama
yamba kanso
MTNF Cup no so Basso House of Folk Dreams FC semi-final no na it's a match normally no can say has community dreams dey enka e bia obeka say but now no ya na omo boy has share one and so we hear wiki mu House of Folk has been in the news for all the good reasons and they will need or they will want to
has
yeah
what's it they have there
they've been in the good news for the good reasons
okay Okay.
We say and now say or china say yam say obi e ka omo hu sempa enam normal omo say omo dey so many some person omo ye enti e be ye say nka weekend no be cap no with a good qualification to the finals itself. At least last year they won the double. This year season no anko ye in terms of the league competition now on no. And the best no bet my is to compensate the supporters no with FA Cup no on bet my at least 2 trophies no in the last season no at least one day on bet me abo mo dey timi it will not be entirely a successful year but at least and as a successful season but at least I just say you put in a good effort so anya say obi a wo je double bi nkra say quadruple omo je tama say triple na anya say FA Cup ni ho any super league na super cup na that day na say after the following season you know bibia went me anya bibia na it doesn't augur well and I think say it's a match me need dey chamehwe how House of Folk will come through out of it tama the idea na papa de be wo voice na yetie it's an idea that needs to be given a good thought of me particularly area pa say o man benya one stadium o man ani de ya ho de nyina be ko in maintaining it because e come here say
it's a national cathedral
bibisa yes because e come here say tama the reason why maintenance of our very stadium no they say resources na ye chichema ne ko baby ano ase iswa and so we kumasi na akra na omo de omo a means of generating a bit some sort of funds and other resources now for the life of me how Ali Muhammad be generate enough resources now or they are no assume me say job so be ahwe no that explains why Esipon will be the way it is and Cape Coast and they hona bibia shifted the pressure that goes on Cape Coast no I fear say Cape Coast may not even survive in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. If say ya nye bibi amfa ho a. Enti papa no suggestion no it is something that as I say a man good thought papa say there be be ni stadium kese ba ko and there a national stadium and na ye bibia ho no mo na anka ebe ya ye lazy Kumasi ni Accra ma House of Folk ni kotoko. Say omuntimi ntokra na you can lease to them for a very long time. Now its maintenance and management, you know, or take a larger part of it. Nanka omunye. Now, for instance, say 15,000 year has for so mukusi. And I only do take income obisano. If I in ammonia, initially by say see dodoa, but when is response no demaona, it appears to say dodo one is not omo direction because in the heart of the city. Tama, you know Accra very well. Or in the heart of the city, I'm starting to say me look around. And I'm about 300 and go and sound in the heart of the city. No, and do you look at the cost of it? Tell me say now I doubt the heart of the city thing because my class me baby I will say 15,000 seating capacity stadium or no my share my many especially when you are talking about the heart of the city. Say bia enka oka say bia outskirt bia and yen nyina dodo one ye kenke behwo ke be pampa be afienya ye beto ala be poku asene kaso no ne important no ne ade enti clearly idea no say House of and Accra stadium is ho no na time House of and omo hweso ana say omo dia before say can ye mu an no
na sasa ni ho dia new one na sebasa Ghana be sinenzo mesino
is this say Ghana dia House of Folk no so mo hear the heart of the city o Ghana there and yes assassin ho and America no we can look anyway
metim crowd their consum
ebeti ho baby bia obenya assassin obenya assassin House of Folk some senka omo kan do one and I say pram any other place and come any problem the moment odo take cars in the heart of the city pena minya problem then I started looking at Accra and the heart of the city Accra em say time I say the heart of the city a say yes circle no ne Accra central no ma bi ma ana osunu
there be work at the heart of the city. So we in the heart of the city.
Bim.
Baby IGP you
Ofanko.
We in the heart of the city. Say we in Krum. Me bo say man say Kumasi. Say Ofanko
already inhabited.
Oh, and say now ni maybe almost see Stratford Stadium no. The London Olympic Stadium. Then go for it. They bought the whole place and resell to them. When ask na ACM rates. There are people living there, Tottenham. And not there.
Enti America say no be there be 50 to go answer.
America say so was sika sending a cost in the project be cost $400 million ah. Ni nyina aka ho. Eno anza wo dan ye be we wa hanti no ya to ye buogu ye ma usika se ni asa akosi bi o ha mo atrem. Ni nyina aka ho nti so obi so si stadium the heart of Kumasi City a. Me gidi se wo si ade wo Esuebo a wo si ade wo so for we be my friend the heart of the city.
Esuebo.
Yeah, you can call that the heart of the city. It will chrome amazing tower
at the center of the city.
Yeah, and in yes, Dumune, I'm a Kumguane.
I say I can send the heart of the city. Yeah, oh, you are looking at a Dumu, I crow from my sound money. I didn't know tell the question about
the place. It's not difficult to go there. A quang where you crum
be a tech.
Aha, we see the way man say Stadium of Kenting Chrono. Is that no? You couldn't even fair no the heart of the.
Ascola boy close to airport.
Me papa no eya adwin.
Or say idea is let's get a one big national stadium.
No money there.
Oh, yes, a blaster ball.
Yeah, you
see, you come and calf people. We get a modern size standard stadium with all the modern facilities within a stadium. We are Kumasi, Kotoko, Munamuhia pa, Mumrani and Transini and Kani and Tomam. Let's lease it. Muntuchi and be about a period of 10 years. Across the house of Yamamu. Obi obeso yen activity bi on beso be no the national stadium bia no obam ho amuna amune be kana majimska na mo manage e basa na me how tell them kind of
for a period
no offer
e be ni tia no na we spread the payment.
Then in that case we say sekotoko enye scam some the stadium na so many scam the stadium sa 15,000 capacity stadium no officer there's no better place than the current Accra Sports.
Yes.
And the other I buy mum they see what challenges with the way our stadia were built. You can't see and yes, and then we get a big one for the nation.
Because it's
a standard. It's athletics for me to my view. A more the Olympic size type of stadium. Then we you know. Fama we no manage.
Onye no mabika kredit.
No money no standard no no mfan. Ko say afi no mo ko pass as o baby akosisi. That is a suggestion anyway. So I think it makes some
sense. Make a lot of sense. You see, so offer countries for example, for England Wembley, before Wembley, number more national team matches at Old Trafford. Because by then now Old Trafford nearest
and a hybrid.
And the stadium
hybrid. I think no bought hybrid pan.
Maybe Old Trafford was there, not and
Old Trafford net at the Chino renovate.
So no, so
at least I think hybrid. You know,
Old Trafford was all the normal support more Africa finance and those things.
Now Old Trafford no club so. I can't bet 2-3
hours. So, but Oko Omaya almost said they are like so no. Omo mutinya yes ye kwa Germany omo stadium like capacity no the esoso no edoso in Germany, Spain enso obi, Italy enso obi, so they are able to rotate and they kwa and they kwa because I say they need now esoso you qualified but oba enko ma say ya stadium say na like well esoso sa we are kind of Kumasi Friwa keep question so just 15,000. It's you know, say na all can so Kotoko na has always kesho mukwa stadium today yet say you know in terms of modern facilities stadium has FIFA standard based on intimana CAF any fe catch na say keep question kwana e meet standard no keep question kwana meet say you say baba yara na Accra e ko standard na e say so invest a lot of money and yes lekito if you want Accra and Kumasi stadium to meet that FIFA standard now we have to invest a lot of money into it. But Kotoko na has there. Omo ya nyama kakra bia there must be the bomb CAF organized matches. After all we have been using it just that a FIFA standard if I World Cup qualify nyama nyama bi wa the kind of demands no eson since they be our Champions League. And for us in Kotoko omo ya nyama kakra bi eka ho they can use it and play in the Champions League matches in Africa. But say wo stadium ba ko eso say bia yesi na Accra o yesi Kumasi o say we dey we national stadium ya to ni din no Blackstars ebo match sa for example nde Senegal say no Messi no Senegal ebo home match bia ya fi no mo ko chinchin say ne ko ha enne yo si no mo de ko bo matches and you know that it looks like a very good idea and again so I don't class dia and now go to dia maintenance you ni say ebe cost for example ne o kwa go that here sa pitch no e one of the best even not Premier League teams and also our pitch na kotoko train was no ayo mu de ntem ye ni ye kotoko I am praying for de bia mo so mu ye ni ye because mo de ya et say baba ya mo de ya and I say ye lisa mo na bia mo fi say we partly we own it the kind of maintenance because we own na nyare keto because mo say mo de ya they have to always make sure that up to the standard has so be no cry but anything Otuo so wo hwe abayansa abayan man ska onye abayan man ska onye and now the danger is that se has look at the free in Accra no Kumasi a say the be pro it be like secondary yen ni team ya we bo secondary bi so say no mo say do na ye say do na atete e pro today if Kotoko leave Abaya Sports Stadium how would they generate resources events say na dey bia no Shatawale bo ba say once in a year once in a year no ba be show no okọ year mo no echiro if Kotoko leave Abaya Sports Stadium revenue generation dead ya mutu.
So the point is that see Kotoko has stadium aduna bo mutu mo no government can meet them and have discussions around the table say has mo so mo kwadia sa so musika no amode ko no mo fa meto ase wa hai na with time no yes we release we mamona mo so say ne be mamo time na I think that's a suggestion.
No
ever fly of politicians na ni
but there so mo give it
by privatization say is one way any economy bia na so man bia gidi say e do point bi na wastage e cost war some aspect of yen dwumadie bia yetimi de ma private entities ye Jessica na private entities na ba be run na ya atase o mo na yen Jessica na free ho because our company na bia ya ban company no e waste yen nyamfa so free am for managing ye into one of the reasons why government in all over economies core privatization you know one of them to betim dia Kumasi Asante Kotoko say mo meje mo ye private entity mo first ka we into ase yen spread it for a period of 10-15 years mo ntia ne aka no of course say offer Abaya Sports Stadium Kotoko intimi raise $20 million $25 million say abanye at hand so what as you because na na ponsa de na no so me say me fa say $20-25 million cash down so monje because na na ponsa be tenafia no o ka say $10 million no here to build a stadium. Well, they are finance. So $10 million. It means that already Kranibia, the idea of Kotoko management, no more board, no more penny for you. Some person Mrs. Stadium, ABA they are working around a certain budget of $10 million. And to me, a whooping sum of maybe $20, $25, $30 million upfront. And see, there can be an arrangement. Some person will there. Near 10 and say. Abaya Sports Stadium, any Accra Sports Stadium. Da ye be hu say ya privatizing no. I dia man krankra so mo mfa no mo manage no ma Jessica no. Sa de no ye be hu say indeed. Sa two stadium facilities na wa say no. E betimi generate enough. Nemum omo ya na omo manage the affairs of these two facilities no. Not only Abaya any Accra Sports Stadium all over Ghana's facilities in a stadium 2008 when Accra dia omo yi ene Abaya de omo yi ye me ho the next 3-4 years and see the only reason me Kofi me support some of this idea and say ebe ti wastage ne so Abaya Sports Stadium any Accra Sports Stadium emfaso any den. It has been renovation upon renovation. Sika ni ya pompi di remu sa sika ni ya pompi di Abaya. And today, so ye Ghana ban na zo betena ho Kotoko so okosini dia House of Folk so okosini dia. says how 2 class we sound so tell mu free baba around Accra Sports Stadium and no busa say what will be the significance of these 2 facilities. Almost on for so many days 2 facilities we for so many days. Earlier on I make catch a legend. Sound shows near board baba around Accra Sports Stadium. A occasional Sanya friend the best discretion you can give a occasional. Ewa Easter about once in a year in the Easter day and near book program back baba in one occasion. Ewa yes in GT Bank for year BB near the Stoneboy Maba one occasion. But the customers of these 2 facilities, you know, kotoko any house or money ma buy kakra. Other than that, these 2 facilities, you know, it's a national team assignment beba. Blasters ball game once in a blue moon, no call. Etomo mu yusu baba arani Accra Sports Stadium no kotoko ne house of folk ene reason why mo person mo te o mo ho ne say the charges even sometimes even when they want to charge people to sell over there facility ne say nyom there ya ban there enti o mo mbe so mo ton mo no ma nyina ho no sika ne nyina wo say kwa aban ho is understandable enti kotoko be person benya ne facility ne do match there wa charge Kofi says all month will be wa ha mejo 10,000 Ghana cedis. House of folks about where we are so manti bibu as all beton drinks match there mejo 20,000 Ghana cedis no aje eti almost what tenaso almost ayo analysis eh almost have VAT of 17.5 says the crowd 19.5 almost have VAT of 17.5 you betu kan nyina boom ye wi omo to ade on match day nyina e kotoko na ebobo betu do obeto ade no otuatu National Sports Authority ono na ode Fabio Gama abegina ono no nya 1 penny. Yes, the facility no, oman dia, enti facility no, oman dia enti no. Obi obeton bi be charge ni bia, has to go to the government. Ono matranse. Ono mo se sa no mani nyina droso. Sometimes so betimi ajade ama SHS Interco ene yi na enkwara be se ho no nyina. Udo bi baba so okọ baba Sports Stadium. Onko washroom poor. Onko city so efin. Clubs na tenase no ma hwe sa no ma we nyina say even the amount of money they pay for maintenance of the facility no on match day no kwa yen fa nye oko washroom ye poor at the end of the day o mehwe kotoko match wa mehwe kotoko match afeti kumasa asante kotoko timekwa akwesimi facility mi stadium osini de na obehwe ni ye obe facility so obe washroom kama internet connectivity bibia kama owia on match day o mo be mante o mo no ma so mo ton ade sika ni nyina kotoko na ebeje ni nyina. They've done their analysis.
Become part of the match day revenue, no? Because so what we are elsewhere, it say
Edbede ada kotoko beka so obone de wada kwajache. Baba ya rapa. Ada mo beto am ho no. And that's the more reason why you have to go privatization. Me say it happens where share of basic economics with SS Kumazi Academy. Yes, you are Mrs. Facility be a banjume Kobi a waster on privatizing and send a bay bit generating revenue. Now, ye, and the question in the say, Sagana buying a Kotokoso or Beconi dear, houses or Beconi dear. That is if they can to meet media. Now, so when you Korea National Team Blasters Baba Boba, omitim Bobo Bako 4 months, no Mabo Bakupe, or Moko 3 months, no Mabo Bako. Blasters in a year, omitim Abo 6 games for Ghana in a year. And so Baba Arano, a free walk. Nasi we ni free wo pa e mfaso ne sa stadium we de bebre e de mfaso legend. That is the question no. And so minim de e bia ban betimi ahwe sa suggestion na o say friends say asante boate obetimi ahwe suggestion ye sometimes obetimi manage in a certain way. So what I see you bet the
stadium no mbesi kaminya na na anu odo tell voice na ka mepe mami eje odo tell obetimi na na ade na mama na etie de omo.
So the minister the stadium that will be addressed after November.
Aban betina ho amoma kozisi omo stadium nya ye stadium I den. Then that is what we have been discussed. That's why we are making phone calls kakra na fi. Yeah. Pacho kai eja oye no. Yeah. Eja no. Ari eja oye no. Ni kwa kufu so se bra wo dam pam.
The House of Folk
I think sir House of Folk crucial game to play legend. They know sir it has a potential of deciding on season, you know. So almost be season now. Yeah, on the on the on the evidence of a more recent games no more bono. House of folk what that thing until on try any can some moment because the football no say na baby na can if no. When results are good, BBI okay. Baby big kakra koye ya after you obetin say maybe piaba. Exactly. Enti Mr. Samuel Bodu, you should be guided. Dreams ya mo ball just last week or last 2 weeks ago yeah. And I'm sure mama get 3 points. Omo ankasa ne they are battling in terms of relegation or more brepa. Enti it's a game they need to win to mount a strong challenge for the MTN FA Cup and send the ticket for Africa. And they should try and do that. There are a lot of players on more form to say Salifu Ibrahim Eba, you know. That thing now we year through on because of an injury, no sad by in terms of creativity. So House of Folk Eba, you see a lot of chances of more creative. Thanks to our brand friend Salifu Ibrahim, then of course Glass and Awakon. So I started off late or picking a form now need Nimno Olympics and Kakra. But of course, what share dreams for year. Our brand friend said Vito Odru, of course, and Suleimanu. These players in method are how they are able to defend and defend very, very well. Omuni players omutimi share a lot of goals. Meaning why I be seen there, I didn't boat and win final or more ready in terms of goal scoring and from my team friends Dreams FC. But then in terms of a more method, or a very compact method, but House of Folk was something extra intelligent. Once again, we go for a 2-1 or a 3-1 victory for team my friends across. So for first one on mobile in the league, and it was 3-1. I think say they can also get another 3-1 for the MTN FA Cup semi-final game never course no. Legend here call send another no. Chama full been in penny form share from the Cantona Oko. Okay, I see.
Bashaka so buy.
Yeah, Bashaka, yeah. Yeah. Kwajo Peprawo Edmonton, Chairman mina message, you know. Yeah, question nephew, so and Ramunina messages are made by Mr. Kenny and Damunina Mase. Baby, I'm so many Dr. Ampon, Dr. Kevin, I'm in Dim Kumakama, was watch our legend. Doc was watch up. Yeah. Legend, Yancho Bibia, oh, Bibi, a Paka, Yakoi, Semens Hebano. Your man now, bet no. So a unit committee member back over the what the Barcelona offers be in the birthday na me share na ma was say your friend was it Dr. Kofi Acheampong ne ba ne friend Joseph Safo of Breman UGC se me hunia son of okay ne honorable Joseph Safo of Breman UGC. And by Dr. Kofi Acheampong was here wishing birthday.
All right,
that is it.
Okay, into the corner no, J. Deborah now so Nawoda. Thank you very much. Friaswa and you were ye kakakwa ule ye wa de chem so. And yes. Ne papa panyin kwaku fosuo.
Yeah.
And no e koso e wo sokoba ampa me. Sokoba ampa me. Ene bibi e koso ntin ko ejayawo. And meso me ko mesa kutikrum baro.
Yeah.
Sister Georgina ye na ba so sisi ye.
Okay.
Ai be konti meaning
and weekend you be brepa onoman dos because no ma bi so ye. Assignment bi also ye. Yeah.
And na support ka say Ghana the condition and this one na edin o say they have go to the protos. Anyway, say do be thanks to all the guys. Sammy, Aboy Juma Stevenson, Born Again, and Obia, and then Jibo Kofi Ricky. On Dr. Kevin there from Hamford Mountain. Bafo was Zakito, of course, Siasia, and all the other guys, Clementino, Baba Isa. And I'm ranting technical guys, no, but my face or money, I not all the names they need. The chief operations himself, commander in chief, DJ Mo, and everybody. Eventually, of course, also Philip, no bad boys in go, Philip, and Danny Moon. Bad boys. And on Monday, we good.